Hello students, today we are going to see the game between three games. The first one between Anderson and Bufren's 1852. Let's start the game. The game starts at e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4, bishop c5, b4, the evens gambit, bishop into b4, and now c3 was played, bishop a5, d4, ed4, short castle, and d3. This is an unusual opening. D3 is not the one I think Anderson was expecting. Now queen b3, queen f6, e5, queen g6, and now rook e1 was played. So knight e7, bishop a3, b5, queen into b5, rook to b8, queen to a4, going back with the queen, bishop b6, knight bd2. Now bishop b7, developing the bishop. Let me take you to some theory. Actually here dc3 is not so good option here. Knight g, actually in the Evans gambit, they accept this c3 and then bishop a5, d4, ed4, short castle, and then they play knight g7. dc3 is not good for black as it leads to many variations like knight g5, queen d5, which are not good for black. That's why black plays knight g7 most of the master games. If we see by dc3, there's this queen b5, queen b3, many moves are there. That's why people don't play dc3. That's very risky. Now d3 was played. This is not the main line, and the line I think Anderson expected. Opening preparation didn't exist, I think, then, but I don't think any player at that time would think that black would play d3. Knight e4, queen f5, bishop d3, queen h5, knight f6 check, g into f6, e into f6, rook to g8, and now rook a d1, queen into f3, and now rook a d1 was a brilliant move because you just put the knight on f3 on fire, and then queen into g2 mate is coming. What to do now? The answer is pause the video and think. This amazing position is so good. Oh man, oh my god. So the first move is, yes ladies and gentlemen, rook into e7 check. Phew, that was amazing. Knight into e7, and then pause the video and think what would you play. As it came as strong as wind, and it blew up black's position. Queen into d7, what a fantastic move. Queen sacrifice for a pawn. The least valuable piece on the board, yes, because this was the most protective pawn, and this is mainly deflection because it lures the king to a square where you can double check the king and mate it. Now which move? Bishop b5 or bishop f5? If you have think bishop f5 is the right answer, because bishop b5 leads to king e6, and the king escapes. So bishop f5 check, king e8, bishop d7, king f8, and then this beautiful bishop into e7 mate. If king d8, then also bishop into e7 mate. Well, beautiful game. Now let's go to Marache versus Murphy 1857. We lived 5 years. Let's go. So the game started e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4, bishop c5, b4, and now bishop into b4, c3, bishop a5, d4, ed4, and now e5. Seriously, e5 like this was not good. e5, d5, ed6, queen d6, and well, now you can freely pause the video and think what would you play in here. Okay, so the answer is well, there are choices for you, because you can play short castle. I think short castle is good, but well, in the game Murphy, well, the Malachi was white actually. Malachi was white. Napoleon Malachi. So short castle, knight e7, and now knight g5, short castle, bishop d3, bishop to f5, bishop into f5, knight into f5, bishop to a3, queen to g6, bishop into f8, queen into g5, and now we can see that well, actually queen d6 was a good move, because if we see here queen f6, I don't know, but still queen g6 was better. Now bishop e3 back, dc3, and now black has enough compensation for the exchange. We can try it out, like let's play h3. Now rook d8 is coming, and well, it's a good game for white. White actually played bishop c1, means for black, good game for black. Queen g6, bishop f4, rook d8, queen c2, knight cd4, queen e4, and white did a very big mistake with queen e4. Pause the video and think what is the error and what might missed and what is the brilliant move. Pause the video, think the move. The move is, ladies and gentlemen, knight to g3. What a move! Oh my god! Shook the world. Why? Because actually queen into g6 was played. At g3, queen e4. Bishop g3, queen e4. fg3, queen e4. Queen moves somewhere. Then knight d2 is mate. What a mate. And after queen into g6, pause the video and think what will you do. Mate in one, come on, you can do it. Well, I think you found it easy. Knight de2, what a amazing mate. Phew, what a game. So this were the two games. I hope you liked the round of fight to this time. Thank you.